properly now. It's just flapping around.
Well, no, but that one does it. The other ones don't.
Do they not?
No, the other ones don't do that.
Flappy floppers.
Are those your thoughts and feelings heading into Series 12?
Yeah.
Hello. We're going to talk about Series 12.
Yeah, Doctor Who Series 12.
Because it's on its way.
It really is.
Apparently.
The thing is, we've balls up here, Billy, because really we should have waited till next week when the trailer possibly comes out.
But
I mean, we don't know that.
we're going to be at Pandorica 2019.
That's true.
We
might get to see it with like a... They might play it on the telly or something, or on the projector.
Oh, I don't know. I think that might be illegal. Yeah, we're going to be at Pandorica 2019.
Yeah.
That was a perfect segue. Literally
really
could
was.
not have done it better.
No.
The last time we were sat on this sofa, I was here, you were there,
Yeah.
Cameron was there, and we were talking about doing We Are Cult.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's another one coming up on the 25th of January in Cardiff.
Yes! Oh, I know, we're getting around,
Amazing.
aren't
So ticket information and information about tickets and all that stuff is in the description down below.
we? Yeah,
So we're going to have to get this out before next Saturday.
that's fine.
We
This is
can
going to
do
be a
that.
quick video.
Quick
'cause
video.
What are we waiting for Series 12? We don't know. We don't know anything about it.
Not a clue.
At least last time we were like, oh well, we want to see this about the Doctor and that about the Doctor. This time we're just like, well,
No, you see, I'm feeling a bit like that this time because
well, you want to see more from her than what we
yeah. Because
yeah.
I feel like okay, she's had her series to kind of bed in.
Yeah.
Let's now see what she's capable of.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that will be. See, this is another problem as well because while I feel that that's going to be a kind of crux of the series, at the same time, I all set the radios on. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't imagine they would have picked that up.
No,
But yeah.
better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Because always have bloody fucking issues with the recording of the audio on these things, which is why I'm
Yeah.
speaking up today. I think the problem with it is going to be though, we obviously have said in the past that Series 11 didn't have enough monsters in it,
Yeah.
and if that is going to be a main focus for the production team in Series 12, does that mean that 13 in her character might fall by the wayside in terms of what they want to do for the series?
I mean, I hope not. I mean, I'm hoping that, like, the one of the defining moments for me, for her Doctor, a scene that I really liked was in The Witchfinders, when she's tied up to the stake.
Yeah.
And she's having that conversation.
That whole episode, really.
That was a great story. And I'm gutted that Joy Wilkinson is not
Yeah.
coming back for Series 12. When I saw the list of writers, I was like, oh.
Well-
Is it Joy or Joe?
Joy.
Joy.
I think it's Joy. Vinny Patel's back.
Yeah,
That's cool.
good.
I'm happy with that.
I think people think now that he's writing the historical story about the
Nazi Germany. Nazi occupied France.
Nazi-occupied France,
Yeah.
and it's about was she a pilot? The lady, the Asian lady?
I thought I thought she was a nurse or something.
No, I think she was.
Well,
she did something.
we'll all learn something.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
That is the one thing that I liked about Series 11 was that you did actually learn some. You
Yeah.
learned things, and that's what Doctor Who was based on. That
The number of people that have said, "Oh, my parents never knew about Rosa Parks because they weren't taught the story of Rosa Parks in school,"
and
that's just something. Well, I mean, certainly my generation.
Yeah.
Just something you learn in primary
precisely.
school.
I didn't know anything about the stuff in India
Partition of
and
India.
the partition of
Yeah.
India. Gosh, you can tell how much I've Series 11, can't you?
Because one of the earliest things to have come out of rumours, what we're going to get in Series 12,
Yeah.
was more of a social commentary
Yeah.
about there's going to be a plastic-based episode, apparently. So
yeah.
obviously, I don't see the only reason anybody has said anything is because they put 2 and 2 together and make 5,
Yes.
which is always the case with Doctor Who fans.
Yeah.
But that might be a Sea Devil episode.
That was the rumour.
But then are people just saying that because there's plastic in the ocean?
Exactly.
And the Sea Devil's going to wake up choking on, like a discarded Johnny or something. Or like we've got...
Wash yourself on the beach with that head! Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
It's got one of those beer plastic rings around its throat.
Yeah.
That probably will happen though. And they have to pull a blue plastic carrier bag out of his mouth.
I have got a prophylaxis. Either that, or it's going to be the Autons, isn't it? It's going to be the Nesty, and I'm going to control. Actually, this is.
Autons versus Sea Devils.
Oh, wow, there we go. Because I actually had an idea of doing a plastic story in
Did
the sea with Autons. Well, not with Autons, but with the Nesty.
Filming with your really, really bad for the environment plastic toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have done an episode where they were like, why have I got joints in my arm, Doctor? And then they've turned into plastic because they've gone.
Celestial Toy Maker story.
Oh.
And they become the action figures.
They become the action figures.
Holy shit!
But they're in like a normal house, and it's like a remake of Planet of the Giants.
Oh my god! If I became producer, I would do an episode where the Celestial Toy Maker turns them into the toys.
Or turns them into like you can get Aardman to animate it and turns them into plasticine or something.
Yeah. Now I like the fact that they'd be the action figures because it would be like a sly and if you enjoyed looking at these toys, you can buy them at the shops now.
And also you get hired. So that's a bonus. Now, something that Matt and I were utterly heartbroken over was a portion of film was Doctor Who in general these days.
Oh yeah, this is dumb. I'm so annoyed.
A portion of filming which happened 10 minutes drive from here.
No.
The Daleks filming on Clifton Suspension Bridge.
It was so... I couldn't believe it. I saw those pictures and I was like, oh my god, Daleks! And then when I saw Clifton Suspension Bridge, I was like, ah!
Yeah.
That's up the road!
Because the first thing I saw of it was that new Dalek.
Yeah.
Which I will call now is the design that the one from Resolution based itself off of. Because it's got the same hemispheres.
Yeah, the same like stubby little
head.
bin. And,
Yeah.
So that is probably a recon Dalek.
Yeah, that is a recon Dalek, yeah.
And then all the normal Daleks are just the bog standard bronze ones.
And they had an argument about impurity.
Yeah.
So it's like another little Dalek Civil War thing.
But there was another interesting idea that I heard, which was that perhaps the institute that had collected all those Dalek parts. So can you remember in that story, the woman goes there, doesn't she? Nicks them all back.
She has a conversation with a TV gay.
Yeah.
Which, is institutional.
Yeah. And their theory was that perhaps that institute has built their own Dalek based on that. And then the real Daleks have found out and are like, oi, that's copyright. That
is interesting. They'll have to put like a 5-second advert at the start of every Dalek encounter. That is interesting. I like that idea.
Yeah, you're demonetised.
But then surely, so this is going to be another good Dalek episode, in theory.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be fighting the cause for the Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, perhaps, who knows? Who knows what's going to be?
I'm just interested to see, because around the same time they shot on Clifton Suspension Bridge, they also shot some stuff, I think, in Cardiff town centre, with lots of pedestrians running away from explosions.
Yeah, which is always good.
Exactly. But what I was thinking was, so obviously the whole GCHQ thing was quite integral to Resolution, and that's not a million miles away from here.
Yeah.
But when I first saw the Daleks on the suspension bridge, I thought this isn't going to be the Dalek invasion of Brizzle, and then
can you imagine?
That would be awesome.
That would be the best.
And then we saw you sent me a photo of somebody constructing a Capaldi box in Glasgow city centre.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought maybe it is like a Dalek invasion of Great Britain, and they're just shooting little scenes. Because for all we know, they've basically wrapped. Like they already said they'd wrapped, and they seem to be filming a special for next year, maybe a Christmas special for next year.
Yeah.
And it's like, to all intents and purposes, they've wrapped, and they're doing all these little bits of filming, or it looks like little kind of pick-up bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought maybe they're shooting like glory shots of Daleks, like maybe there'll be one by the Angel of the North. Maybe there'll be one, in Liverpool or whatever, and outside the Liver building, And I just thought maybe that's where they've done it, because there's no other reason to have really shot on Clifton Suspension Bridge unless it's the Dalek invasion of Benny,
So we know Daleks. Well, we didn't know if they're going to be in this series, or like you said, whether or not.
It's part of the same production block, isn't it?
It's part of the same production block, so yeah, we don't really know where that fits in.
Mm-hmm.
What we do know for definite is we know about the Judoon at Gloucester Cathedral.
The first bit of news that came out seems like ages ago.
I know.
Ages ago.
Because
Because they'd been filming for a little bit before that came out.
Yes.
And then it was that thing they obviously had to do, like when they had the 10th Planet Cybermen. It's like, we're going to be doing some public filming, we need to put a press photo out to just kind of like, quell people taking photos and spreading it online.
So the Jaduna back now with new haircuts.
They look dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's obviously a female Jadoon because she's got a Mohican. So I've seen that on.
Is that what?
Yeah. I've seen that on Gallifrey base.
Someone has said that.
Yeah, because obviously, she might actually turn out to be female. And obviously the Recon Dalek is female as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And all the new Cybermen, they're all female.
They've all got tits. Yeah. Cyber tits. I'd like to rub some gold in that. We know the Cybermen are back.
We know the Cybermen are back in some capacity in a story that it looks like a sort of medieval set.
It looks like Resolution of the Cybermen.
Yeah.
Like, people thought that was being shot as a callback to Resolution as well.
Oh, really?
But it obviously isn't.
No.
But before people saw photos of the actually quite good-looking new Cybermen.
Yeah, so they've got the bodies are kind of like a mishmash between the Cybusmen and the Nightmare ones.
They've got like Nightmare chest units and Cybus arms and legs.
Yeah, and then the heads have got the muffs on it, like the 70s.
Invasion heads.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Cool, yeah.
The only thing that annoyed me from that photo was, and there's only like one blurry photo of them doing anything. Yeah. And they're all stood in a... Ooh.
Did you see the one of them
walking away?
Yeah.
I saw that.
Like spikes on it, like medieval-esque spikes.
That looks cool.
Yeah, that is kind of cool, isn't it?
And I think some of them had like rag belts on.
Oh, really?
They had like big bits of like cloth
right.
covering their thighs, like they tied it around their waists and stuff. So they're supposed to look like knights.
Yeah.
The Silver Knights. That's a great name for an episode. But one of the things that annoyed me from seeing the photo was they're stood in a line again.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want them all to be hands on hips, having a moan, walking around a field, really lackadaisically,
Two in the background just having a...
Yeah, just having a chat. It's like, guys, I don't really want to be it. They just have this kind of, like the David Banks cyber leader.
Yeah.
He's like a tired old major, and he's just like, right, we've been 25 minutes, we'll get this done in 25 minutes, lads, let's just kill as many people as possible. Whereas these ones, they just, again, it's the cold...
Yeah, it's all that.
I was like, I don't like my Cybermen to be robots, I like them to be Cybermen, and yeah, it was a bit, I get on a t-shirt, it was a bit, we really doing this again. If you want to, it's so easy to reinvigorate a character like the Cybermen with a redesign. So easy, but to actually reinvigorate them as an enemy, it's like don't have them wandering around in single file. Just have them milling about with their handbags or something. Just.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of the Margaret Thatcher Cyberman from Lenny Henry.
I'll be honest, I was quite surprised to see that they were coming back, really. I didn't think that we'd see the Cybermen so soon. But then again, it feels like it's soon for us. But I guess, when was the last time they were seen?
Well,
Capaldi's last
story, yeah.
Which was how many years ago now?
I don't even like to think, really.
Quite a few.
It was like 3 years ago.
Oh!
2-3 years ago.
Oh my god, we're getting old.
Yeah. So obviously the first episode of the series.
Yeah.
I mean, this hasn't even been confirmed, but the first episode of the series is one of the episodes of this series is going to be the. Oh fuck! We can't even say.
Why not?
Because that's not public knowledge.
No, fucking hell.
One of the episodes of this series has Stephen Fry in it, and something's happening, and there's people in tuxedos. Read into that what you will. If you've read anything on Gallifrey Base or Twitter, it's that episode. Yeah. Oh, it's people. It's on Gallifrey Base.
We know it's.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
There's an episode.
Yeah. There we go.
I wonder what that would be about.
Okay. And then what else?
I don't know. The TARDIS has been redesigned inside.
I didn't really notice that much of a difference apart from the staircase.
So there's a staircase and a door leading to other parts of the TARDIS. Does that mean we'll actually see other rooms?
No, it will be left by the bin, straight down the corridor, third door on the left, keep going for 100 miles. It'll be that kind of thing. And then
if you had got that right,
no,
I would have been amazed.
No.
I'm sure someone knows. I mean, it's like polishing a turd, though, isn't it? Really.
Oh,
I mean, I've seen a lot of people like, oh, it looks so much better. It's like no different, really.
I don't mind it. and I didn't notice a difference between the two.
Yeah.
It just looked like the same set with a bit more purple in it and then
Yeah.
a staircase, and I was like, well, that's...
It's what it is,
really.
isn't it?
It is a shame we're now stuck with that for a little while.
Yeah.
Because it is... Alright, fine. Alright. It's probably the worst TARDIS interior of all time.
It really is. I hate to say it, but it really is.
I didn't want to say it either because it didn't really bother me, but now I think of all the individual components of it, it's pretty unsightly.
Yeah.
There's
elements of it that work.
The short rotor,
Yeah.
the general space, the cubby hole, you know.
Yeah.
I like the
walls.
the kind of clockworky roundels on the back. That looks really nice. But then the actual meat of it. And do you know what made me not like it that much?
What's that?
The VR game.
Really?
Clips from the VR game. I was
Yeah.
like, ugh. How did it feel to pilot it, Matthew, considering you're the only one of two people who have played it?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it was pretty dope.
Anything else about Series 12?
Stomach's rumbling.
Is that your stomach?
Yeah.
I thought someone was dragging a cart in my room.
Bottom line is, I want monsters, good ones, that are actually scary, actually do something. That's a few things. I want Jodie's Doctor to have a bit more oomph to her. And I want her to be more involved.
Your hands so... You've gone like that. You've gone like that.
Because she felt like all of them, really. There were so many stories where they just felt like they were there. And they weren't really... Like, you get involved. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a hang-up of having three companions in the TARDIS.
Yeah, that's a problem.
But a central issue with that as well is Jodie not really being written to take the initiative.
Yeah,
and
that's the problem. And it's not her, it's the writing.
Yes.
And that is something that I want to see fixed. Because,
I agree.
You know, she's a great actress. You know, you see her in other things, and, you know, the get that Time Lord rage back.
Do you know what's really sad?
What's that?
How many times we've had this conversation about her?
Yeah. Because I know people turn around and say, and Colin Baker said it, I went to Bristol Comic Con, and Colin was there, and he talked about Jodie, and he said, I love the fact that she's just so full of joy.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's lovely, but at the same time, there needs to be the undercurrent of something.
Yeah.
You know, it's too sweet. You need that sour
piss and vinegar.
Piss and vinegar, yeah.
You need the sour with the sweet.
You do
I like
need the
that.
sour with the sweet.
Yeah.
You know, and all the Doctors have had it, bar a few. Hartnell had it. Troughton had it. Pertwee had it. Tom had it. Davison didn't really have it. He was a bit sarcastic and a bit shit to people at times.
Yeah.
Colin had it. Sylve had it. McGann, well, yeah,
you don't really see
him enough to, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's not, yeah.
Eccleston had it in spades.
Tennant had it.
Yeah.
Smith had it. Capaldi had it.
Yeah. This is that series to show that, really, isn't it?
It really is.
I guess if we don't see it here, it will be a bit too late.
Yeah.
To see that aspect of the character in the performance.
And obviously, you know, each Doctor, the ratio of that varies, you know.
As they develop, and also in terms of who writes them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, you know, yeah, you don't want it to be like it all the time, but you need to see that it's there.
I think that Jodie utterly has the potential to do it. But the really sad thing is, with any show, it's the impetus of the writer in charge to inject that into the character.
Yeah.
And I think they've given quite a broad brief for her character, but not broad enough to include aspects of that. And I really hope that's my main hope.
Yeah.
Obviously, I hope Series 12, I hope the episodes are great.
Yes.
Some of them look really promising. But I really hope the main thing we get out of Series 12 is more development for the Doctor.
Yeah.
More development for Yaz.
Oh, God, definitely.
Split them up a bit more.
Yeah.
And one of them will die by the end of the series.
That's the thing. Someone for a Q&A said something like, I can't remember who it was who asked the question, but they said something like, if you were doing a Sideman story, what would you do to like make them feel like a threat again? And my initial thought was do the Earthshock thing.
Yeah.
Kill off a companion.
Or-
I mean, they sort of did it with Bill, but the trouble
I
with
was
that
going to say,
was...
yeah, convert like Ryan or something.
The trouble with that is that it had that lovely fairy tale ending of, that's alright, she's fine, she's a liquid lesbian floating through space.
Yeah.
You know? So, so it takes it away a little bit. Here we go.
There we go.
Enjoy whatever happens on the 23rd of November.
Trailer. Got to be a
It's
trailer.
got to be a trailer, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Imagine
God,
if they just
right,
released the episode title.
let's another thing. Can we just go back to having like proper good trailers? Like they make such good trailers for the Blu-ray range, like these cinematic trailers. Just do that for the new series. I don't want any of
Do you remember
this.
when they did specially recorded, like, you know, the one with Martha and the Doctor and, you know,
When they were
obviously
good.
running through corridors
Yeah.
and stuff away from fireballs?
Yeah, that was so great. That
Yeah.
was so
Oh, no,
good.
I mean, come on, yeah. I mean, the Glass Ceiling trailer was specially recorded.
Yeah, but that was... Ugh. I mean, that was just so wanky.
Glorious.
Oh no! I hated that. I absolutely hated that. Like, oh, look at us, we're breaking the glass ceiling. Alright, yeah, we get it. For fuck's sake. We get it. Come on. Just do a proper trailer. I actually want to see what the stories are about. I want to see the monsters. What monsters? Oh yeah. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant
I've
there.
got such a great idea for the edit for that.
You know, I do like Doctor Who.
Just not Willing. And on that note,
I do. I love women.
for watching.
I
All
adore
of them?
them. All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Now you sound like a creep. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We look forward to finally getting our teeth into Series 12.
Yeah.
When it comes out, you know, we'll probably do another big fat roundup of the of Series 12, like we always do, you know,
Yeah.
3.5, 4 hours long. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next, Matthew.
Me too. Me too.
And if it isn't great, we've got season 26 on Blu-ray coming in January.
Woohoo! Goodbye. Bye-bye! Sorry.
So that's like the opening of the last video. People said their ears went because you said hello, and now you've ended it with that, and it's fucked me up.
Hello.
You've scared the cat as well. Now
Yes.
he's going under the sofa.
Sounds like, what the fuck? Hey! Can I get a little soft in, please?
No, he's terrible with everybody, Matthew.